Are you an immigrant in the U.S. struggling with tax filing? You're not alone. The U.S. tax system is a maze of laws and regulations that can be hard to navigate, particularly for those new to the country. But don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll guide you through the complexities and provide you with top 10 tips that can make your tax filing process smoother and less stressful. So, let's dive right in. Here are the top 10 tips to help you navigate the tax filing process. Tip number 1. Seek professional assistance. The U.S. tax system can be a labyrinth of regulations and paperwork. If you're feeling overwhelmed or dealing with a complex financial situation, don't hesitate to enlist the help of a tax professional. They're equipped to provide tailored advice, ensure you're maximizing deductions and credits, and keep you in line with all necessary tax laws. Remember, it's not just about filing correctly, it's about filing smartly. A tax professional can guide you through the maze of U.S. tax regulations. Tip number 2, keep detailed records. One cannot stress enough the significance of keeping structured financial records. Include everything from your income and expenses to W-2S, 1099-S, and receipts. Not only does this streamline your tax filing process, but it also serves as a solid defense if you ever face an audit. So, remember, when it comes to tax filing, an organized approach is your best friend. Proper record keeping can simplify your tax filing process. Tip number 3. Explore tax credits. Imagine tax credits as a gift from Uncle Sam, reducing the amount of tax you owe dollar for dollar. They come in various forms like the Earned Income Tax Credit and Child Tax Credit. These aren't just for citizens, but also for immigrants who meet the criteria. They can even result in a refund if they reduce your tax to below zero. Don't overlook these valuable breaks. Tax credits can be a boon for your tax returns. Tip number 4, consider Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, often referred to as an ITN. Now you might wonder, what's an ITN? It's a tax processing number issued by the Internal Revenue Service for those who are not eligible for a Social Security number. So, if you're in a situation where you're required to file a tax return or pay taxes, but don't qualify for a Social Security number, you might need to apply for an ITN. Remember, an ITN may be necessary if you're ineligible for a Social Security number. Tip number 5, stay informed about tax law changes. Just like the seasons, tax laws can change. Staying updated on these changes is crucial for navigating the tax filing process smoothly. These changes can impact everything from deductions and credits to new tax brackets. So, always keep an eye on any updates from the Internal Revenue Service. Or better yet, consult a tax professional who stays abreast of these changes. Knowledge of tax law changes can save you from potential pitfalls. Tip number 6, check state tax obligations. Just as the federal government has its share of your income, so too may your state. Each state has its own tax laws, and these can vary significantly from one to another. Whether it's income, sales, or property taxes, it's crucial to understand what's required of you. This could mean filing a separate state tax return based on your residency or income sources. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to taxes. Don't overlook your state tax obligations. Tip number 7, use free resources. We all love free stuff, don't we? And when it comes to filing your taxes, the Internal Revenue Service or the IRS has got you covered. With a wealth of free resources available at your fingertips, from informational guides to online tools specifically designed for immigrants, the IRS can be your guiding star through the labyrinth of the U.S. tax system. So, don't be shy. Take full advantage of the IRS's free resources. Tip number 8, plan for tax payments. Now let's talk about the importance of planning ahead for tax payments. If you foresee owing taxes, it's crucial to ensure you have the funds to pay them on time. Failing to do so can lead to penalties and interest, making your tax bill even larger. Remember, the tax man waits for no one. So, always be prepared and plan your finances wisely to meet your tax obligations. Plan ahead to meet your tax obligations on time. Tip number 9, consider tax treaties. Now, tax treaties are agreements between two countries that dictate how taxes are applied to international income. For immigrants, this could be a game changer. If there's a tax treaty between the United States and your home country, it might affect how your income is taxed. In some cases, it could help you avoid double taxation, being taxed in both countries. It's definitely worth investigating. A tax treaty between your home country and the U.S. can affect your tax payments. And finally, tip number 10, educate yourself continuously. Tax laws and regulations are not static. They're an evolving landscape. Staying updated with these changes is not just a good to know, it's a must know. Whether it's a new policy, a change in deductions, or a tweak in tax credits, every change can impact your financial situation. Devote some time to learning about these changes regularly. Remember, knowledge is power. Equip yourself with this power to make informed decisions. Stay informed to navigate the tax system effectively. And there you have it, top 10 tax tips for immigrants in the U.S. From seeking professional help, maintaining organized records, exploring tax credits, considering an ITIN, staying informed about tax law changes, to checking state tax obligations, using free resources, planning for tax payments, considering tax treaties, and continuously educating yourself. These tips will help you navigate the U.S. tax system effectively. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay compliant. Until next time, good luck on filing your taxes.